Welcome to 13 Old Mill Road. Formerly known as the beloved Chip and Hook store for generations, this space has been completely transformed, most recently operating as the Corner Market. This place had a complete renovation, which wrapped up in 2021. It is now fully functional, clean, and ready for the next owner to step in with their vision. Maybe you're going to keep it operating as a corner market and deli, or you want to do something completely different. The zoning is actually quite flexible in here. It could be anything from a childcare, an adult daycare center, to a space for your home business. Perhaps you're looking for a space to make into a destination restaurant. For now, we have all the coolers here, both for the deli cases as well as for the beverages. There's the walk-in cooler over there in the right-hand corner. The exposed post and beam touches everywhere, the warm wood. It really makes such a dramatic entryway. You can see the cathedral ceiling, the wagon wheel. There is also an exposed loft up here. Stay tuned, we will get to see the second floor. For now, I'm gonna take you on a tour of the kitchen. From the front area here where baristas can serve you up some coffee, take your order. You can sell your pies and cupcakes, or maybe you want something heartier like a Subway type sandwich. There's all kinds of coolers here, storage. Kitchen spared no expense. We have an incredible lineup in here between the prep areas, storage. I love this feature wall. There's another one in another kitchen that I'm going to get to in just a moment. Stay tuned. You've got the stainless steel countertop. You've got the prep sink here. Then there's a hand washing station along with a dish washing station over here. There's all kinds of clear trays as well as the hardware for all of your cooking, the pots and pans. There's a commercial oven. We've got the racks. So again, if you're looking to do something more of a bakery in here, there's refrigerators back in this corner. Plus I love the fun shaped window. So between the dishwasher, the storage, the prep, obviously don't forget the grill. We have a complete Ansel system here. If you've ever operated or owned a restaurant before, you can appreciate just how much money is here in this kitchen. And then you have more refrigerated cooler spaces here with the prep area here. So if you are making anything from sandwiches, burgers, really just about anything that you can imagine, you're gonna need to have that cooling and preparation space. So from the kitchen, we're gonna step back through this door, which might be locked. Oh no, there we go. Always a fun tour here. This is the other really fun feature wall. This is what we're calling the prep kitchen. So there's obviously another, large commercial double oven, and gosh, how many burners are on here? 16 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 10. This is a 10 burner stove. Look at all that. That's absolutely incredible. And the fun detail of the tile just makes it an interesting space to be able to work. And then Subway tile on the rest of the space, along with additional equipment, pots and pans, warmers, coffee, soups. This door goes directly outside, so fantastic for deliveries. They can come right in through this service door. And this here is one of 2 doors to the basement. So Stay tuned, I'll probably end up going through here shortly. So there's two ways also to get to the upstairs. So instead of taking the one that I showed you way out there in the front retail space, I'm gonna take you up through the back stairs first, and then we'll come down the other way. So the zoning also allows for the potential of a multi-family space. Why does that matter? Well, there is an apartment, separate video, watch that one. But if you wanted to make this upstairs into a second apartment, that's a possibility. I think it's actually a fantastic use of the space. This could be another 1-bedroom apartment up here. Love the shiplap wall, beautiful rich wood ceiling, recessed lights everywhere. There's a vinyl plank floor, keeps it really nice and clean and easy here in the bedroom. And then we transition out to some real wood floors through the rest of this main living space. But before I go there, I want to show you, this is what we're calling the nook. And then it also leads to a closet area. Hasn't been cleaned out yet. It's a little old-fashioned in here. Still see the insulation. Wow, that's a lot of insulation. It's great. That's what makes it so comfortable in here. So if you wanted to use this, just even this as a closet for a bedroom right here, or the room behind me could be an office as well. Fantastic. Then here we have a half bathroom that is quite large. So if you wanted to expand this into an apartment and make this into a full bathroom, I think you've got plenty of room to do that. We pan around a little bit more. I really love this sink. It's just a beautiful marble top, marble or granite. Got the sconces and an overhead light here. And then the door here is just to a closet. It's actually quite deep. There's shelving on both sides. So really functional as a bathroom closet. So again, if you were to come up this back staircase, make this into like an owner's quarters here for whatever the business was downstairs. Cool. And then this here could be a living room, or it could be made into another kitchen. So all kinds of possibilities to the space. It's beautiful in its current condition. I don't think you need to change anything. I love these live edge counters. They're just really unique and special, bring a ton of rich, warm character. You've also got the wrought iron spindles. Here's a large nook that you could also close off into another closet. And then we're gonna just take a couple steps up into this little landing here. There is a mini split heat pump there along the wall. So that is keeping this upstairs nice and cool. I really do love this room. There's another counter here in case you couldn't tell. Again, live edge details. There's a shelf underneath. And then also we have the built-in storage here. This one with the wine rack built in. And then it opens up into this very large space. They've got a couple of farm tables up here for guests to dine. Currently permitted with what they consider to be an 8-seat restaurant / cafe. You certainly could explore putting in a whole new septic system in order to be able to make this into a larger functioning restaurant with more seats. There's a standing seam metal roof on part of the structure that's all over the porches. And then we have a architectural shingle roof on the rest, which, let me peekaboo right through here and you can see just how nice that is. So that's a nice transition from the sloped roof down to the flatter porch roof. Okay, so now we're gonna head down the other staircase. Oh, I almost forgot to show you. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm spinning you around. Bear with me. I've been here many times, but you probably haven't, so you need to appreciate all the fun details from every angle, including the fact that there is a wagon wheel fan, which is actually circulating the air really, really, really well. And then there's the original Chip and Hook store sign above the entryway. In addition, there is a table here that will stay, and it was also a sign, I think it was the outside sign, that was made into a table years ago, and that's just really fun. So it's a rich, fun space with all kinds of character. We're now gonna head down the stairs to the retail space again. So we just went and did a full circle. This is the half bathroom that I showed you. So now you've been up and down the main staircase and the back staircase. And now I'm gonna take you on down into the basement. So it's a basement, but I do want to point out a lot of care has been put into this part of the property. It's very easy to look at a space like this and think, oh, it's unfinished. But my gosh, the amount of money and effort that goes into mechanicals is jaw-dropping. So you do have a laundry section down here. I want to point out all of the new plumbing that is running through here. You've got hot water tanks. We do also have a floor plan online, which would be really helpful for you to check out. So this little room here on the floor plan of the basement shows that this is just a small space, you know, amidst the more open basement. We've got 3 freezers, or I should call 2 freezers and 1 combo fridge freezer in here. So tons of extra food storage if you are choosing to operate this as a restaurant. And then over here in this corner, we have the oil tank for the property. There's a storage space kind of under the stairs there, workbench. And then the storage just wraps around all 3 sides of this room that had the refrigerators and freezers in it. So all of this built-in storage here along the wall absolutely is going to stay. Everything else is really negotiable. They're intending for the shelving to stay, but come and see for yourself if you want it to, and we'll figure that out. Another refrigerator here. You've got town water. Arlington has phenomenal clean drinking water. It's a commercial space, so of course it is metered. And then you do have the electrical system here, all beautifully updated. Look at all that new wiring coming into it. So take one little step down, and that is now the full circle of the basement. This is the back staircase that would come back up into the prep kitchen. So there's some storage space here on the ledges. And that's it. I just did a full loop. Back through the kitchen. If I was here working and greeting customers, I would be standing here probably trying to stay busy. All the cleaning, cooking, prep, greeting folks, restocking shelves, and being grateful for my life here in Southern Vermont. Stay tuned for the outside video.